About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill in this one, Chris Sale. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the left fielder. And with that, we're underway in Atlanta. Popped in the air, left field, one down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. Getting guys across the plate, not exactly a forte for them this year, as their offense is in the bottom third of the league in runs scored.
Well, Boog, it can be frustrating when players start to press in scoring opportunities. You know, it also puts pressure on your starting pitcher. They need to lock in and capitalize with runners in scoring position.
Aye! Just getting started here at Truist Park outside Atlanta. Oh, wow. Nice play. The flip. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Matt Olson is so much more than a dangerous bat at the plate. This guy is a gold glove defender over there at first. And just ask his infielders how many errors he'll save them over the course of a season. Another great diving play right there.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A 2-run homer, and the Mets jump in front. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
One down. So here's Robert now. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball. Olson takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Batting fifth, right fielder Carson Bench.
Hey! Two down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Stays alive. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Goes down looking for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Mets had 2 runs on this blast. And it's 2-zip. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back at Truist Park. And taking the ball for the Mets, Chase McDermott. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Digging in, Drake
Leading off
Baldwin.
here tonight, catcher, number 30, Drake Baldwin.
Hey! Now the 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Batting second, designated
Really nice
hitter,
job staying up the
Ronald
middle with his
Acuna
approach. He didn't
Jr.
try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Hey! The 0-1. High fly ball, right field. Bench should have this one. And there's one down.
Batting third.
Here's the
first
Atlanta
baseman,
Braves lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Matt Olson in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. 2-1 now. Can't glove it cleanly. Flips it. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Batting fourth, center fielder, Michael Harris II.
This one trailing. Right center field. That one heading for the fence. And gone. A 2-run shot. And we're level. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting the tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Tied up here in the early going.
Ball, that's out.
The next pitch misses. They're down 3-1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Goes down looking. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. 2-2 game. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. Chris Sale back to work. And
That's a
ball
ball.
1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting 7th, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
That one the other way, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
1 out, runner at second. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. A switch hitter batting right.
Outside, that's a ball.
One out, and a runner at second here at the top of the second.
Ball, that's off the plate.
There's a strike. Check swing, but he went too far. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 1 out and a runner at second. Polanco hanging in there. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Man at second. That one finds the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That one kicks away from the catcher. And the runner holds. Alvarez at second with 2 down. In the dirt, blocked. And a payoff pitch. On the ground. All bees. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 2nd inning coming up. All square at 2 apiece. Back here in Atlanta, now in for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon.
Mauricio Dubon.
Check
That's
swing,
out.
no appeal, and it's 1-0. That
Ball?
one missed.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. And a 2-1 on the way. This one in the air right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Two now. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. That one misses.
That's ball 4.
So a
Take the
leadoff
break.
walk.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Check swing called strike. It's 0-1. That one fouled off. The 0-2. And that
Ball
one
one.
almost got him.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Oh, that one almost gets him again.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and one away.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Here is Austin Riley. That one's in there. And it's 0-1. Man at first, one away.
Ball upstairs.
That's
Ball, that's
outside.
outside.
And that's ball 2. Here goes the runner. That one ripped, but foul. On the ground to first. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. He will score, and they take the lead. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And He probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Swing and a high fly ball to right. Nice grab on the run. That is the inning. We played 2 full. It's the Braves 3 and the Mets 2. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Mets leadoff man, number 9.
That's ball 2.
That
Ball
one missed.
inside.
Now 3-0. In there at the knees. That pitch in for a strike. Full count now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Swinging it ball 4. That is off the outside edge.
Well, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Ball. That's inside.
That one fouled off.
Ball. That's down.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Two now. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
One out, runner at second. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Ball.
The 1-0. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Swing and he popped it up. Sale. And there's 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Splits the plate. That's strike 1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A 2-run blast. And it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 4-3.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hitter gets pitch recognition early, he saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now it's the right fielder, Carson Bench.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Nope, outside.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. 2-0 the count. Here it comes. Foul ball. In the air to left center. Dives and he can't hang on. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And that is that. Mets had 2 runs on this blast. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back at Truist Park. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. Out towards right center field. Bench on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Acuna measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. The 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman
Matt Olson up to the plate. Grounded out his first time. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. Two down, nobody on. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The relay throw, safe at second.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Ball 1.
Man at second. Ground ball right side. And it's just foul. That was close. Battling here as he fouls it away. Now he breaks his back. And that is the inning. Braves strand one. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Chris Sale ready to get back to work. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. He can't get there. It's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Nice grab. There's 1 and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Gabriel Arias up now for the Mets. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to Olsen, and that ends the inning. Mets go down quickly, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Bottom of the inning, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. A gigantic blast. And we have a tie ball game. It's 4-4. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
This one popped up, and a foul ball.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ripped to right, base hit.
Next for the Braves, right fielder
Mike Yastrzemski, the second MLB Yaz, steps in. He's 0 for 1. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Dubon on at first, nobody out.
Nope, that's a ball.
That's to third, and he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw on to Simeon. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get 2. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least 1.
question about this one. It's out of here. Austin Riley delivers. It's their second home run of the inning, and they take the lead. It's 6-4.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One down. Stepping in, Jim Jarvis. Flied to right his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Action in the Mets bullpen. Dedniel Nunez. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Weisenberger getting loose as well. The 2-1. In the air, left field. Snags it on the run. 2 down.
Up next for the Braves, catcher, Drake Baldwin.
First pitch just misses. Challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Two down, nobody on. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
That's a ball.
Two and two. Lined into right. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 6-4 ball game. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, number 9. And a foul ball. Yo, 1. And that one is inside.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Ball, that's just out.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases. Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Consistently attacking the right pitch is a great way to build confidence as a hitter. You start to think less at the plate the more often it happens, and it can have a snowball effect. And I think that's been the case today with all of the hard contact.
On the ground, out to short. Flips it behind his back, and they get the out.
Acrobatic play to get this one started, determined to get a good flip, and that flip leads to an inning-ending double play.
Now pitching for the Mets.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets,
72,
Dedniel Nunez. This is his third time out this year. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
Designated hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me there's...
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. A solo shot, and they boost their lead. It's 7-4.
Acuna is someone who is always just a swing away from doing something special. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here. I'm not saying they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
No, inside.
One run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. Right through there for a strike. Got him swinging for the K. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end, most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Harris in the box again, takes a strike. And a big swing and a miss. That one well upstairs. Ball 1.
Ball in.
Next pitch misses way outside. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Runner takes off. There's a
Ball.
ball.
That pitch is out.
Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Man at second. And that's fouled off. Fastball for a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Harris leads off second with one gone in the inning. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with two gone.
Up next for the Braves, left fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. A walk, and he's also singled. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Dedniel Nunez won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Jack Weisenberger.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Nope.
The 1-0. Quick toss to first. Dubon back on a dive. 2-0.
Aye.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Next
That's
pitch
ball three.
misses. Full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Out number 3. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We're through 5. It's the Braves 8 and the Mets 4. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Luis Robert
Leading off
Jr.
for the Mets,
up now for the Mets.
center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
Ball, that's out.
That one ripped right center field. Back there. And that ball is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they cut into the deficit. It's 8-5.
Well, it looks like we might be underestimating his power just a bit. His teammates might even be surprised at what they're seeing. An unforgettable game for him. Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Just
No,
missed.
that's down.
Action in the pen down there. Dylan Lee, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Suter warming up as well. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Outside.
Ball, that's out.
Ball 3.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And he walked
Ball
him.
4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Second baseman, Marcus
Here
Semien.
comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way. And this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
So
the
they turn to the
Braves,
lefty in this
number
spot, Danny
81.
Young. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Now it's Marcus Semien.
Ball, that's outside.
In the dirt. Good hitters count the 2-0.
That's ball
Just
3.
missed. So a
Ball
walk
4, pitch
puts
is down.
runners at first and second.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
On the corner for a strike. 0-1.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
0-1.
That's a ball.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. Second home run of the inning for them. And they tie it up. It's 8-8. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline. Beat the throw pretty easily. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Danny Young will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching
On the mound now, Tyler Kinley.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
That one catches the zone, and that is strike one.
Inside, ball one.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him swinging.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the Mets leadoff man. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Swings through that one.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Here's the 0-2.
Going to lay off that pitch down.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And that one missing low. That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That's in for a strike. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Fouls one off. 2-2. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. All even now at 8 apiece. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. Back at Truist Park. Let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
Here we go, Austin.
Nope.
Stirring in the
That's inside.
bullpen for the Mets. Nolan McLean, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Lavender, the lefty, warming up as well. And the 1-0.
Too high.
Weisenberger, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Grounds one to short. Oh, great grab on the dive. Well, a great effort, but he can't get the out. And now the go-ahead run is on base.
The shortstop, number 74.
Late swing, foul to the left. Rips that one to right. 1 away.
Up next for the Braves, catcher, Drake.
1 out, man at first. Drake Baldwin. Next up for the Braves, 1 for 3. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The Braves with the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Almost got him.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Now all even up. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
3-2 on the way. 2 low, ball 4. And he did more than just raise the pitch count in that long AB. The walk moves the go-ahead run into scoring position. Late on that fastball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Out to short, Lindor. The flip, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. We go to the top of the seventh. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
All sliders right there for the three-pitch punch-out. Got ahead of him with the first two, both in the zone. Then he does a great job to make him chase the 0-2 pitch. Expand that zone. That's what they always talk about with two strikes. That right there is good pitching, and he didn't have to show him anything else.
Luis Robert now looking for his third home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his second of the game in the sixth inning. Guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris.
Ball two.
And
Ball
another
three.
ball. That clips the corner. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
3 hits in this one, all of them for extra bases. What a game. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Runner at second here, one gone.
Ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man at second. Squirts away a little bit. Low throw. Skips past him at third. And he's in to score a wild pitch. They take the lead.
No, this has been a good, tight game so far, but now that error looms pretty large. I got to think that's going to weigh on him for a little while, unless somehow they can come back and win this thing.
Comes a 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tyler Kinley departs, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Now on the bump,
Braves,
Martin
number
Perez.
33.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here is Marcus Semien.
Ball one.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball two.
That's
Nope,
outside.
outside.
3 balls and a strike. Fought off foul. And a payoff pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Mets 9 and the Braves 8.
Now pitching for the Mets.
We're back in a new pitcher
Number
here to start the
94,
bottom of the 7th.
Nathan
Nate
Lavender.
Lavender.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for the Braves, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Ball, that's out.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball two.
And that's
Ball,
off
inside.
the inside edge. And it's 3-0.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one down.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder, Michael Harris II.
That's in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And the 0-1.
Hey.
The Mets trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. He's already homered in this game. And the 0-1. That one almost got him. Fouled off left side. And now it's 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Inside, almost got him.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Up next for the Braves.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Late swing, fouled off. Popped up. Arias settles under this one, and that will end the inning. One left for Atlanta. Still down a run. It's a 9-8 ball game.
Leading off for the Mets.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. He crushed one out of here earlier. An absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a foul ball. The 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Dubon on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
For the Mets, the designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
That's outside.
To the right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman, Gabriel Arias.
2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Gabriel Arias. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hey!
That one lifted to left. Dubon under this one. And that is that. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 9-8.
Now pitching for the
Back
Mets.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Daniel Duarte.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Lane Thomas.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off. Line drive, that's a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Line drive, makes the grab.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Duarte keeping an eye on him.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Braves, catcher
Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Runner on the go. That's it for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get into scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Sliced hard, but foul. So the tying run at second. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. It's the Mets 9 and the Braves 8. Now into the ball game on defense. Ha-Sung Kim. He's in at shortstop.
Number 7, Ha-Sung Kim. Leading off to the Mets, left fielder, number 9.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Didier Fuentes, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. One up, one down.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Up the middle, Kim. Now the throw to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play.
Oh, the ball will find you. You come into the game and better be ready, because it's like the ball knows where's the new blood. But really nice play. That could have easily been botched.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Martin Perez won't go any further tonight. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Dylan Lee. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. And next for New York, Bo Bichette. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way. Not looking like they'll be
Outside, that's
adding
a
any
ball.
insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Lee, 31 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. In the air, left field. Dubon in position. And that's the third out. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Mets 9 and the Braves 8.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Mets,
back, and
number
here comes the
0.
closer, Jeff Powell. A chance at his first save of the year.
Leading off for the Braves, designated hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Strike one. That one hit to right. Brings it in. And a quick out, number 1. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
That's in for a strike. The Mets trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the ninth.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in for a strike.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
The Braves with the winning run at the plate. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Foul. Oh, 0-2 now. That's
Nope,
a little
that's
bit
down.
low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. Dives and makes the catch. What a play.
Oh, man, great diving play over there to prevent the winning run from reaching base. Here in the ninth inning, that's absolutely huge. You love to see that kind of play made in big moments by the defense.
And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. The Braves with the tying run on at first here in the last half of inning number 9. The Braves down to their final strike. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. Gone.
Walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
In a one-run game as this one ends 10-9. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.